Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscription button and turn notifications on, as today, I was going through all this Oilers stuff yesterday, and there was one thing that really stood out to me, and it was Jesse Puljujarvi. How Dave Tippett enjoyed having him there. He's impressed Dave Tippett so much that our coach came out and said, "Look, this guy has a great attitude. This guy impressed me with his skill. He's always smiling." And even Ken Holland chimed in on that and said, yeah, he was smiling. He was happy to be there. And this is a different Jesse Puljujarvi that we've seen. Yeah, he was all smiles and stuff, especially when he was eating that pizza, that picture of, I think it was McDavid. He's in the background. But in other words, he's happy. He's admitted he's happy, and that's good. That he has impressed the head coach. He wants a roster spot. He clearly has made that happen. And I don't think he minds playing on a line with Kyle Turris and Josh Archibald at the first skate. That might change with Archibald. But we always knew that Turris and Puljujarvi were probably going to be the two players on that third line. And that's great that, he understands that being on that third line doesn't mean you suck, doesn't mean anything. Just it's about chemistry and getting to know the league. He wanted top line minutes the first time around. He wasn't getting that, and that's what caused this whole commotion. So that is phenomenal in my opinion. It seems like he's matured for now. Let's see what happens when the regular season starts, see how he does. But let's go into expectations for Jesse Puljujarvi. So, going back to his stats for 16 games in Kärpät before being recalled by the Edmonton Oilers, he had 16 games, 7 goals, 5 assists for 12 points, 43 penalty minutes. I would like to see that penalty minutes go down. I believe, playing with a guy like Kyle Turris, he can learn how to be disciplined, not take too many penalties. Sorry, I got the yawns there for a minute. And so on and so forth with Kyle Turris being a mentor to him. So, like I said, expectations, we go over his NHL career. He's had 37 points in 139 games, only 40 penalty minutes. So, penalty minutes wise in the NHL is actually decent. 40 and 139. That's 20 games he's taken a penalty. I'll take that. His point totals are lower. So expectations for Jesse Puljujarvi this year shouldn't be that high. Depending on who that other winger is, if it's going to stick with Josh Archibald, if it's going to be Tyler Ennis, if it's going to be James Neal, it really depends on that as well. But statistic-wise, for Jesse Puljujarvi in a 56-game season, he should be able to pot anywhere between 20 and 25 points this year. Full season, I'd go 30, 35, but it's not a full season. I believe Jesse Puljujarvi can get to the 20-point mark, 25-point mark this season with the Edmonton Oilers. Now, that's not me saying he's going to be on the second power play unit, because who knows about the second power play unit. I didn't see any lineups for that. I don't think they're working on power play right now. Sorry, I'm tired. But that is a realistic points for Jesse Puljujarvi. Sorry, I got caught up in my words there. And, 20, 25 points, that means McDavid and Draisaitl, if they're not on the ice, don't have to score 20, 25 goals. That eases the depth for McDavid and Draisaitl's lines throughout the game. If your third line can score, say, 1 goal every 2 games, that's 1 goal every 2 games. That's huge. That is depth scoring that the Edmonton Oilers are in really need. Do I see, Jesse Puljujarvi and their line scoring a goal per game? No. But could they score 3 goals in 4 game span? Yeah, that's possible. I don't think they're going to be a goal per game kind of line, but they can be that tough it out, depth scoring line that the Edmonton Oilers desperately needed 4 years, and we finally got it in Kyle Turris and Jesse Puljujarvi. And doesn't really matter who else they put on that line because they will do great, and that's my expectations of Puljujarvi. I want Puljujarvi to take this time, grow as a person with a veteran like Kyle Turris, and if it's James Neal, that's even more veteran experience. Learn the game more. Learn, okay, maybe if I don't hold on to the puck a split second longer, I can get it top shelf, or I could get that pass off if I'm in this spot. Just learn from these two and go with it. I believe Jesse Puljujarvi will be, for the Edmonton Oilers, in 2 years, a 40, 50-point scorer on the third or second line, depending on what moves the Edmonton Oilers makes from now to then. But if we can keep him happy playing on that third line, and he could put up 40 points in a full season, I'm taking that. 41 points, that's a half a point per game. I'm taking that from a third line guy. And it is a lot better than what, he was producing before. He wanted to play with McDavid, but styles, chemistry wasn't there. And I think with Puljujarvi playing the season over in the SHL, I believe it was, or SM Liga, sorry, that it gave him the opportunity to grow. I believe people probably talked to him being like, look, don't ruin this chance, grow as a person. And I don't think my expectations for Puljujarvi is that high. I don't expect him to be like every other fourth round pick that, 60, 70 points right out of the gate. I expect Puljujarvi to be the 40, 50 point scorer in a full season. So this season, 23 points is pretty generous of me. If he gets 27, that'd be great. 27 points, 28 points, that'd be huge for the Edmonton Oilers. But I'm going with 20 to 25. First season back, get his legs under him in the NHL, and then next year just explode. Tippett admitted that he's a huge body with tons of skill. He can use his speed and stuff. And I believe that Puljujarvi and Tippett will have a better relationship than Puljujarvi and McLennan or Puljujarvi and Hitchcock. And, the difference of playing with Turris is it's not Milan Lucic. That's who he was playing with, Milan Lucic. Look how Milan Lucic was in Edmonton. Didn't play so well, but that's my rant for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hit that sub button. I hope to catch you on Dolany TV's live stream tonight. He's live streaming the Canada-US gold medal game. Let's go Canada. Let's win gold back-to-back for the first time in, I think, a long time it has been. I can't remember the exact date, but I'll catch you guys later on that stream. Have a good one.